V180's Word for Today, helping you live different every day.
The word for today comes from Job chapter 22, verse 21, and it says, "Acquaint yourself with him and be at peace." Within a matter of seconds, Vicky's life was shattered. A trapeze artist, she lost control of the flybar and landed head first in the net. She broke her neck between the 5th and 6th cervical vertebrae and became paralyzed, a quadriplegic. 3 years after the accident, she had fallen into deep despair and self-pity, determined to take her life. Her attempt failed, and she ended up in a psychiatric hospital. On the 4th anniversary of her fall, she and her husband separated, and bitterness set in. One day, a home health aide was assigned to help Vicky. Her name was Mei Lin, a strong Christian who introduced Vicky to Jesus Christ and the Bible. Vicky began to learn how to stand firm in her faith and walk in obedience to God. In addition, a pastor faithfully taught her God's word for 2 years. Then Vicky began a ministry of encouragement by writing letters each week to prison inmates and others with disabilities. The more joy she brought to them, the more she experienced herself. She jokes, "Quadriplegics aren't supposed to have this much joy, are they?" Vicky still uses a wheelchair, becomes dizzy at times, and has occasional respiratory problems. But she has a deep inner peace and strength because of her relationship with Jesus. And you can have it too. Job said, "Acquaint yourself with him and be at peace. Thereby good will come to you. Receive, please, instruction from his mouth, and lay up his words in your heart. If you return to the Almighty, you will be built up." This has been your Word for Today.
The Word for Today, as featured in V180 magazine.
Subscribe today at v180.org.au.
V180.
V180.